don't care, ninjas. You know what today is. What day? Whack-a-Granny Wednesday. We're just knocking out these little granny yards. I just pulled up at this one. And listen, we're gonna have a little serious chit-chat, okay? I wasn't even gonna do a video today. I'm serious, I really wasn't. I was gonna take a break today from a video. But every week, I'm getting messages, 1 or 2 a week. And today I got like 4, okay? And this last one that I just got really motivated me to do this video. So as I motivate some of you ninjas, you motivate me as well when it comes to sharing some of the things that are on my mind or that I come up with or what I go through. So this is gonna be a talking video, ninjas. I know a lot of you ninjas are, but Nick, you talk too much, Nick. We just want to do some mowing, Nick. Go do some mowing. Well, you don't like talking, you don't like to hear what I got to say, switch to another channel. Maybe watching another channel reviewing a Ryobi blower will get your blood pumped, or maybe they'll review a curve shaft weed eater, the weed eater kind brand. Maybe that'll get you going. But some of my videos, I have to talk because I have to tell you and share with you what I'm going through, or maybe what I've gone through in hopes to help you. So that's just what it is. So every week I get 1 or 2, and today I got 4. And they send me pictures and they say how I motivated them to get out here and grab a push mower and a trimmer and go do some yards. And I want to talk to you guys who are sitting on Granny's couch right now. Maybe you're living with mom and pops and you're broke, you're hurting for money. Maybe you got like, I don't know, 40 bucks to your name. Maybe even just a couple $100 to your name, but your budget is tight, you're hurting. Maybe you just got laid off because of all this crap that's going around. Whatever it is, I want you to know that you can do this. Go out here, take care of these little granny yards. Look at this little granny yard, ain't nothing to it. Grab the equipment that you have. Don't worry about just getting the best equipment that's out here. Heck, I didn't start with that. I started with a freaking push mower and a trimmer that was like an off-brand. I don't even remember what it was. I think it was a Troy built maybe, so it's not an off-brand, but still. And I ended up like buying a $50 handheld blower from a flea market. And I started to make money. Are you trying to make some money, ninjas? Whether you have a full-time job and you're still just kind of like hurting for extra income, go out here and get some money. You can go out here and throw out flyers, or if you have to, knock on the freaking doors. Worst thing you're gonna get is a no. Guess what? If that house, for example, says no, that one might say no. That one might say no too. But guess what? That one or this one might say yes. You can do this, ninjas. And I appreciate each and every one of you who are sharing back with me that I motivate you. And that's what I like to hear. I want you to do better in your life. Look, there's nothing special about me. I'm just a guy who was working at a dead-end job myself. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to be miserable. Life is short, ninjas. Life is short. And I want to do what I love. Of course this is going to get tough. There's days that are better than others. Like right now, for example, it's 86 degrees. It's a little hotter than what it's been. I still am doing what I love, and I'm making good money, and so can you. Don't let that fear that you have inside you stop you from being who you want to be and doing what you want to do with your life. You can do this. Look, I'm here with you. I'm out here grinding every day just like you guys are, and the ones who are thinking about doing it. If you have any questions, Instagram me, sgninjas, DM me. If you have some questions, concerns, I will do my best to answer all your questions as much as I can. And I will guide you the best that I can. If I don't know something, I'm just gonna tell you I don't know. But you can do this. Stop sitting on Granny's couch, even though today is Whack-a-Granny Wednesday. That's right, today is Whack-a-Granny Wednesday. You should be out here, you ninjas should be out here whacking these granny yards. Slicing and dicing. Be the ninja that's within you. You can do this, seriously. And do something better for your life. Don't sit at home playing on video games or just being afraid of failure. One of the biggest things in life, ninjas, is the fear of failing. You know, when I was getting ready, or when I was wanting to quit my job, this was a job that was a really good job. People would die to have this job, right? Because it was a I worked my way up in the company. I started to make decent income, decent money. You know, I was there for about 8 years. And I knew that's not what I wanted. I wanted to do this, but there was that fear that was holding me back on quitting a lot sooner than I should have. Maybe I should have, maybe I shouldn't have, but I quit when I felt comfortable. And I'm not saying if you got a job, you need to quit, but try to work. Look, if you can get an extra $100, $200 a day, even just $100 a day, and you do this 3-4 days out of the week, that's $300-400 you've got extra. Times that by a month. That's $1,200 you can get extra, ninjas. You can do this. And if you really like it, you discover you like it, you can do it full time and really make a good income and a good living. It's hard to get rich in lawn care, but you can make a good living. You can make a good living. I don't know what else to tell you. You can make a good living. So you motivate me when I hear these stories, and I see that you guys are sharing with me how I motivate you. You motivate me to want to talk to you. You motivate me to want to share with you. You motivate me to share my journey and what I go through. You can do this. Get off Granny's couch. Go knock on a few doors. Throw out some flyers if you can afford to make some. Make them by hand if you have to. You don't need nothing fancy. People respect hard work. You don't need the fanciest equipment. You work up to that. You don't start out with that. You work up with that. You should have seen my equipment. I wish I was doing YouTube when I started this whole gig. Because that way, you guys would have really seen what I'm working with and what I started with. It was, now looking back on it, some people would say, oh, that's an embarrassment. And you know what, ninjas? There was days I was embarrassed. I bought some piece of crap $300 trailer from a buddy of mine at the time. It was falling apart. He sold it to me for $300. I had to fix it a little bit and do a few things, but it was still, it was falling apart, but it lasted me like one season, if that. And when I was driving down the road, I'd pull up some of these nice new trucks and trailers with fancy equipment. I was embarrassed. I didn't even want to like make eye contact. But that didn't stop me, ninjas. That did not stop me. Because I knew that's what I wanted to have one day. I wanted to be there one day. And it took me years. This didn't happen overnight. And you can do it too. I promise you. We're all in this together. We really are. We're all in this together in this whole world, but when it comes to this industry, especially in this social media ordeal, we're all in this together. I do my best to try to share my stories and the things that I come across and the things that I know the best that I can. I don't know everything. Never said I do. I learned so much from you guys, whether it's through comments in the videos, whether it's through Instagram on the DMs, whether it's whatever. I learned so much. I learned something from you guys each and every day. And sometimes it's just a good laugh that I need. Sometimes it's something educational, whatever it is. And you can too. You've got, and I didn't know about you. I don't think the YouTube social media community, lawn care community existed when I started. And if it did, I sure as heck didn't know about it. I wish I did. Or I wish it did exist, because man, did I go through some tough times in my life in this journey of lawn care. I didn't know anything, and I had nobody to help me. And I screwed up a lot, especially when it comes to quoting. I screwed up. I busted my tail with that push mower, but I was so excited internally. I was so excited. I felt like I was going to mow my whole city with that push mower. I was proud of what I had, even though it wasn't much. You can do this too, ninjas. Go out here and fight for what you want. Do you want to have an extra couple hundred bucks in your pocket? Go get it, ninjas. Nobody owes you anything. Nobody's gonna give it to you. You gotta earn it, man. Earn your keep in this world. Like I said, whether you just got unemployed and you're freaking out because of all the crap that's going around, or maybe you got a job but you're not happy with it because you need more money and it's not paying you enough, but you're stuck there. You don't have to be. I felt stuck with my job for 8 years. I knew I didn't want to do that the rest of my life. And I knew the life that I wanted to have for myself, and one day if I ever have a family, this was at that time, that I couldn't give my family that life that I wanted to have and I wanted them to have with that job. I wanted to do something different. I wanted to do something more. I wanted to be able to provide for my family and myself. I wanted to be a provider. And it feels good, ninjas, when I can provide for my family. It feels good when I can pay my bills with ease. It feels good. But it also feels good knowing that I'm growing my business. I'm making great relationships. I love my job. I love my customers. I really do. I wouldn't trade my customers for the world, because they're one, loyal people. They know I show up. I do the best job that I can. And I've got customers that I've had ever since I started with that crappy equipment. Including this week, this is the first week he's getting on schedule, but the very first yard, some of you loyal ninjas will remember, but the very first yard that I landed with my push mower, he's getting on schedule as well. Some people are kind of starting late because their grass hasn't grown as much, I guess. I don't know, but which is surprising because of the amounts of rain we've had, but it's cool. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? So you can do this. You can do that. And I wasn't even going to do this video. This is just a talking video. And I wasn't even going to do it. I was literally going to take a break from videos because I was like, well, I just want to knock out my day and be done with it, because I've had several videos in a row the last couple of days. So I'm just being real with you here. I'm being honest. You can do this. If you're hurting, you're struggling, you want to do better for yourself. Maybe you got a family, you got kids, man. Take care of your kids and show them the side of hard work. Make them appreciate that dollar. One of the things that I made sure I told myself is if I ever have kids, which thank God I do now, my son, I'm going to make sure he knows the value of money. I'm going to make sure that he doesn't have that golden spoon or whatever you want to call it. I want him to understand that if you want something in life, you got to go get it. Nobody's going to give him anything. Nobody owes him anything. He's got to earn his keep in this world. Just like I did, and just like my father did. And my mother. And thank you to all of you who've been asking about my mom. She's still on dialysis and she's hanging in there. She's obviously a high risk, especially with all this virus stuff that's going around, because she's having to go to dialysis 3 times a week. So I haven't even seen my mom now in over a month. Maybe even longer. But we stay in contact through phone. So anyway, I wanted to make this video because it motivates me and thank you to the ones who have shared all these. Like I said, I get a couple throughout the week, but for some reason today I got like 4. And so it all added up, and I'm like, I got to make this video. I got to talk to you ninjas. You can do this. Go get the life that you want. And there's nothing fancy about trying to cut a yard and doing a good job, except hard work. You got to have that work ethic. If all I was working with was a push mower, I would do this yard with a push mower, and I have for years. You just got to have that dedication. And then you got to save your money, ninjas. We've already talked about saving money. I've made a couple of videos, even last year, and then like, I don't know, a month or 2 ago. You can get ahead in life, but you got to save your money, ninjas. Come on, quit eating out all the time. The biggest amount of money I think we as Americans spend is eating out. We eat out so much. You're spending hundreds of dollars a week on eating out, and then you wonder why you're broke or why you don't have money. Quit eating out. Cook. And if you don't know how to cook, teach yourself. That's why we got YouTube. That's what you got. Google. You can find ways that you can save money and make food, and good food. It's just another example. You got to save money. What's the point of working hard out here if you can't keep a dime in your pocket? I don't want to be out here sweating my butt off and working hard, and then at the end of the month or at the end of the year, I'm still broke. I got nothing to show for. But that's a whole nother topic. My point is, go out here and get your money. Go out here and work hard and get your dream. If this is your dream, maybe lawn care is not your gig. Maybe you really don't want to do this. You enjoy it. You think you could do it, but you don't really see yourself doing this forever. You know, this is not your gig. Maybe you enjoy us, people who are making, videos. That's fine. But that doesn't mean you can't go out here part-time and get a couple bucks. It'll help you. It'll get you out of that little situation that you're in right now. We are all in a different situation. I don't think we realize this, but we all are in a situation in our life. We're all dealing with something. And I mean personally. Whether it's health, family members' health, whatever it may be. Maybe it's bills struggling, but you don't have anyone to turn to and talk to. You don't have anyone to tell that to. Go out here and get it. I promise you'll feel better about yourself. I promise you'll thank yourself later that you did. And like I said, to finish this video, because this is going to be just a talking video and it's short, because I wasn't even planning on it. I'm here. If you have any questions, I'm here. I will not misguide you, I promise. I may not know everything, and if I don't, I will tell you I don't know. That's just being me, being honest with you. But most likely, if it's somebody who's starting out and you got some kind of questions, I should be able to help you. Because I went through that phase. I know what it's like. I'm here. You know, and if you don't have Instagram, but you got questions, leave them down at the bottom. I'm happy to help anybody I can. Because I know what it's like, because I didn't have that help. So, anyway, ninjas. Hope everyone's having a good Whack-A-Granny Wednesday, because I'm just going to go out here and slice and dice. This is the next one right here. I got 1, 2, 3 more, which are all within like 2-3 miles. So maybe 5 miles, but whatever. It's all in this side of town. All right? Go out here and get it. And if this motivated you, and you do have Instagram or email me. My email's down in the description. sgninjas@gmail.com. Send me some pictures. Show me what you're starting with. Let's talk. You got this. Okay? All right? All right. I hope you guys are having a good day. Take care of yourselves. Take care of yourselves and your family members. Whatever all this stuff that's going around is crazy, okay? And hopefully it'll start to die down here a little bit as we go into summer. And stay tuned. There's going to be some big stuff coming up this weekend, including the 2 toughest yards that I've ever got. Period. You know it. Some of you loyal ninjas will know what I'm talking about. If you don't, the ones who are new, they're some of the 2 toughest yards that I've ever had in my life in this business. They're tough, but I get them done because they pay well and they're happy with my service. They're loyal. And I'm thankful for that. I appreciate all of my customers. And the customers that are watching my videos, because I know there's a few that do watch, I want you to know that I appreciate you. You mean a lot to me. And I'm here for you, just like you're here for me. All right, I gotta go. Turned into a longer talk. I was like, this is gonna be like a little 10-minute video. Psh, 17 minutes already. Just finished. Off to the next one. One last thing I want to share. I wasn't even going to share it. And I definitely wasn't planning on ever sharing it, because this is a lawn care channel. Not because it's some secret or something, but it's a lawn care channel. So I try to stick with the content that I know you guys enjoy. But, you know, a lot of you are like, what motivates me and what gets me to go out here and do this every day? And the answer is my son. I want to provide for my son the life that I never had. So one of the things that you ninjas didn't know about me is my childhood has been robbed from me. I didn't have a childhood. I went through hell as a child and seen things no human being should see. And if you're wondering what I'm talking about war. I survived a war, ninjas. I was in concentration camp for like, I don't know, 5-6 months, something like that. I've seen things no human being should see, especially at 6 years old. So I'm very thankful to be alive. Most of my family has been slaughtered and killed and taken away from me. I'm thankful and grateful that I still have mom and dad who are alive, but that's a long story. And you know, I'm happy to share if you guys are really interested in a longer version of it, but obviously not in today's video. And why I'm still alive. But that's what motivates me. I didn't have a childhood, and I want my son to have everything that I never even got the opportunity to have. Yeah, I wasn't even gonna share this, but I was talking to a really good friend of mine. I consider him as a friend. And we were talking, and I kind of shared a little bit with him, and he said, Nick, you need to share this. People need to hear it. And I'm like, who wants to hear this? Because it's lawn care. But I came here with nothing, ninjas. The only thing that me and my family had was the clothes on our bodies that we had, and a bag. And that bag was full of paperwork. We had nothing. We started from nothing. So that, if that's not motivation, I don't know what is. I'm thankful every day to be alive. I'm thankful to have the opportunity that I can peacefully wake up. And go out here and provide for my family and myself. That in itself is a blessing. In peace. Anyway. But to answer some of your questions, what motivates me? That's what motivates me. It's a long story. Maybe some other time. Alright. You can do this. You're a fighter. Don't quit. Don't give up on yourself and your dreams. Everything is possible, especially in the country that we're in, which is the best country in the world. Thankful and grateful to be here and to be able to provide and have the life that I want. And if anything, I want you guys to do the same for yourselves. I'm out of here.